and this is my personal project. Everybody meet Mo. Mo is a 35-year-old woman and works full-time within her field. She loves to catch up with friends and being social, as well as going for walks and being active. We are following Mo through a recent journey of hers. Mo is very excited as she's finally found her first own home, having previously only shared, and she's about to move. She'll be living in a one-bedroom apartment within a new building complex. Although she has been living in her hometown all her life, this will be a new suburb and unfamiliar neighborhood for her. Everything is set and arranged for her to finally get going. She received the keys, she's all packed, booked a removal list, and arranged for friends to help. She's beyond thrilled about her new chapter. We follow Mo as she embarks on the big task of moving. As we know, this is not easy and it can be stressful. The moving day arrives and the day itself goes fairly smooth. The removalists turn up on time and everything was loaded quickly and unloaded on the other side. Now time to unpack and get settled. After a long couple of days, never without small hiccups, she's unpacked and settles in, finally her own place. After some time passes, having arranged and rearranged furniture, she's content with how her pad comes together. She looks around her place, smiling to herself. She can now relax for a bit. She decides to stroll around her apartment block and local areas and familiarizes herself with the new surroundings. The whole block is newly built, well designed, with lots of green and some community areas. She spots a barbecue and even a pool. She keeps walking and discovers some cafes and other localities. Time passes by and life returns to normal with everyday chores and daily routines. The excitement of moving into her new pad has somewhat worn off, and a little loneliness creeps in. Although Mo still catches up with her friends and had some of them around to her new place, she realizes that she misses this frequent interaction she was so used to living with flatmates. Mo is currently working from home, so she spends a lot of time in or around her apartment. There now seems to be a little chance to have a quick chat or a banter to lighten the mood with no one around. Interactions and being social seems to have stalled for Mo. Sure, she has met some of the neighbors, as you do, in the lift or passing by one another or around in the garden. Everyone seems friendly enough and exchanged a good morning or a quick smile, but there are hardly any more interactions than that. But how to make new connections happening? How nice would it be to find some like-minded people closer to her apartment and local area? The notice board in the block also doesn't offer much on social events or gatherings. Where to look? Mo tries to put those thoughts aside and decided to explore the area some more. After all, she was new to the neighborhood and surely there must be a way to get to know the locals. A few weeks go by and Mo studied her closer neighborhood some more, visiting cafes, going for walks, but still nothing really seems to work to make those new connections and find some like-minded people closer by. She also tried to find a community online, but nothing really stood out. Not really getting any closer to her aim of getting to know more people, and after a particular frustrating day with work, Mo feels a bit overwhelmed and frustrated. Why is this so hard, she asks herself. She tries to relax, having a glass of wine, trying to push the thoughts of being overwhelmed and a little lonely aside. To distract herself and taking her mind of things, Mo takes her phone and starts to browse, checking Facebook, Instagram, other social medias as you do. Ooh. Sorry. She ends up checking her inbox and sees an email from her building management. She decides to take a look and opens the email to see what this is all about. It was an email to welcome her to the building, with some general information and advice. Nice, she thought. She keeps reading, and a little further down the email is a paragraph about what you can do if you are new to the neighborhood and how you can connect with your neighbors. The paragraph includes a link to download an app. That's different. She clicks on the link and checks out the overview screen in the App Store. She likes the look of it. It seems fun and goes ahead and downloads it. Once downloaded, she searches for address. She finds her address and confirms her entry. Great. Ooh. Great. It seems other people in her building have already are already on the app as well. And Mo keeps going and signs up. She's presented with some questions about what describes her best. She thinks for a moment and selects a few options. On the next screen, some options about what she likes. She clicks on the option she likes to do most. To her surprise, this is really easy, light-hearted and fun. It puts a smile on her face. Once she clicks through the last button, the app shows her some neighbors who have also signed up with the same interest. Mo gets excited. She gathers some courage and messages one of the neighbors she got connected with. Mo is relieved and delighted. This was super easy and she felt relaxed signing up. Connections, yay! A few days later, Mo gets to catch up with one of her neighbors and enjoys a picnic in the park, being able to make those local connections she was hoping for. And the rest, as they say, is history. To sum it up, sometimes we all just need a little nudge to help us along the way. It could be this easy to connect and find like-minded neighbors to have a chat and socialize with and make us smile. Thank you.